In this video, I'm going to show you how to square binomials. Remember, when you square anything, you multiply it by itself. So in reality, when I look at this first problem here, if I want to square x plus 3, I'm just going to take x plus 3 times x plus 3. And how would we solve that? We would FOIL it. So we'd take the x and we'd times it by everything in the other set of parentheses. And then we would take the positive 3 and times it by everything in the other set of parentheses, right? We take the x here times both of these. And then we do the same thing with the y, or the 3, excuse me. So when I multiply this, x times x is x squared. Remember, when you multiply, you add the exponents. The exponents are 1. X times a positive 3 is 3x. And then we have to do the 3. A positive 3 times x is positive 3x. And a positive 3 times 3 is positive 9. Now you'd have to go back and you'd collect like terms. These are our like terms. So I would have x squared plus 3x, and 3x gives you 6x plus 9. So foiling it is one way to do these. I'm going to teach you a different way to do them, all right? And what we're going to do is we're going to do what I say, square. Then you're going to multiply and double. And then you're going to square. Oops, let me erase that. All right, so watch this. We're going to square, then we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this. So we got to do 3 things. Circle them. When I look at x plus 3, so we're going to write it down under here, x plus 3. This is a binomial because it has 2 terms. Remember, your terms are separated by your plus or minus signs. So the 2 terms are x and 3. So following my rule up here, you're going to square the first term. So our first term here is x. X times x is x squared. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to multiply and double. So you're going to multiply the 2 terms together. 3 times x is 3x. And you're going to double that. 3x plus 3x is 6x. And then the last thing you do is you square the last term. 3. 3 times 3 is positive 9. And you can see I got the same answer as there. And that's what we're going to do on the next couple problems. We're going to practice the square, multiply, double square. So here you're using the first term. Here you're using the second term. And here you're using both. Okay, so let's take a look at the next one. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to write down what the 2 terms are. So the first term is 2x, and the second term is negative 4. So there's my 2 terms. So we're going to square the first term, 2x times 2x. That gives you 4x squared. So we squared the first term. We did that. Now we're going to take the 2 terms and we're going to multiply them together. 2x times negative 4 is negative 8x. We're going to double that. Negative 8x and negative 8x is negative 16x. And then the last thing we're going to do is square the last term. The last term was a negative 4. Negative 4 times negative 4 is positive 16. And there you go. You just squared that binomial. Before I do the next one, you should stop the video and try doing it yourself, all right? So we're going to move it over a little bit. Maybe stop, pause the video, and see if you can do it yourself, but it will save you a lot of time. So step one, write down the two terms. My two terms are x and -5. Don't forget that sign. Step one, square first. Oops, I spelled that wrong. Square first term. So x times x equals x squared. Step two, multiply two terms together. So I'm going to take -5 times x, which is -5x. Double the answer. -5x and -5x is -10x. Circle this one too. And step three, square second term. -5 times -5 is +25. So x minus 5 squared equals x squared, oh, I put the x there, minus 10x plus 25. And you're done. Okay? Why don't we try another one anyways? Let's just do one more. I'll just write it down here. So how about this? How about 3x minus 2 squared? Terms. My terms are 3x and -2. So step one, we're going to multiply the first two. We're going to square the first term. So 3x times 3x is 9x squared. Step two, multiply the terms together. -2 times 3x is -6x. Then we have to double that. So add on another -6x. That gives us -12x. And then step three, square the last term. -2 times -2 is 4. So when I square this, I get 9x squared minus 12x plus 4. If you prefer to FOIL it, you can always do that. I just think this is a little quicker, less chance you're going to make a mistake. And again, I'm only showing all of this so that you see it. But once you get good at it, it'll just take you a second to do it. So practice it. Trust me, it'll help you. All right. Have an awesome day. Bye-bye.